Toastmaster PO, your subject is married life really a blessing? What do you think? Once again, is married life really a blessing? What do you think?
Topic Master, Toastmasters of the day, distinguished guests and fellow members. Good evening.
Good evening.
There's a saying always I share with even with my wife. The other side is always green. So when you are a bachelor, you think that getting married is always going to be a beautiful world. But when you are getting married, you always want to go back to the same person where you started from. But in my opinion, I'm a married person for last 17 years and used to be a bachelor for 30 years. But for me, I will definitely say married life is a blessing. Because it is a demand of the nature and it's our responsibility for the continuation of the human being, and it's a continuation of the way how we all are born. We take the responsibility for the existence of our family or the humankind. So that way, we might come across with hurdles, shortcomings, big waves, ups and downs, but the challenge is how you make your life beautiful with from the shortcomings. And for me, I have a lot of failures even after my marriage, but I take it as a blessing. Married life is always a blessing. Okay.
Thank you, Toastmaster PO. That was a wonderful speech. Anyone? Yes, please. Upcoming Toastmaster Mohammed, your topic is cell phones are getting changed to thinner and smarter, but people the opposite. Your views. Once again, cell phones are getting changed thinner and smarter, but people the opposite. Your views.
Okay. Fellow Toastmasters and guests. I think I don't completely agree with the statement because smartphones are getting smarter because there are smarter people around. So there are smarter thinking that makes these new features added, because whenever you think about a new feature in a phone, whenever you think about a new wow kind of feature in any of these technological gadgets, you should think about a person who is smart to think about that idea. Person who is smart to think about that idea, and there is another smarter person who makes that idea into reality. So, but as always, you would see some companies. We have a wonderful example of Nokia, and that was a wonderful smart phone at that point of time. When you talk about phone, you talk about Nokia. But later, they decided to stay there and not to become smarter, meaning that there are people among us. We just stay by thinking that this smartness is fine, I don't want to get smarter. But again, to survive, you need to be smarter. And again, one of the quotes from Narayan Murthy from Infosys, he was asked once, what was the success of your company, Infosys? And he said, there is only one answer I could give you, that is, I'm surrounded by smarter people than me. So the world today is because of smarter people. So you can choose to stay as not getting smarter, just stay as the old phones, or it's in your hand. You decide whether you want to survive in this world or die as we had BlackBerry die, for example. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mohammed. Now, our guests, anybody want to try? Anybody want to try? Yes,
Just announce the name.
Mr. Shanavas, I'm giving you a topic, please. The topic is a stitch in time saves 9. What do you think? A stitch in time saves 9. What do you think?
Topic is something which is related to how we act. Means when we come across any situation, how fast we react. When a problem starts, it will be more easy to handle that problem. Because it is when we lose a stitch on our dress, and if we don't fix it, it will get more wider, it will lose more stitches. So that's why it's saying we have to act fastly and we have to fix the problem as soon as possible, because if it is not fixed, it will get more worse. So always it is better we do everything in on time. Thank you.
Anyone else want to try? Toastmaster Mallikarjun, your topic is Toastmaster meeting without Madam Toastmasters are really boring. Do you agree? Boring.
Toastmaster, Developing Master, fellow Toastmasters, and distinguished guests. I do agree with this statement that Toastmasters meeting without Madam Toastmasters are really boring. Because, see, whenever we are there, see, we are living in a practical world and we have to face different kinds of people. In fact, different nationalities, different cultures. So, and very often than not, in daily routines also, we meet different gender of people as well. It gives us always an opportunity to have our mannerisms in control. The way we behave in with one particular gender, and the way we behave when there are different gender of people sitting in a meeting or in any occasions, it definitely has a vast difference. And on top of that, I would also say that it also gives us some sort of a leverage to, have a blissful time. So I do agree with this statement.
That was Toastmaster Mallikarjun, wonderful speech. Any other volunteers, or I have to call the? So we all have to participate. So there's no point in Okay, Toastmaster Rajesh Kaur, please come to the dais, please. Toastmaster Rajesh Kaur, your subject is an apple a day keeps doctor away. What do you think? Again, an apple a day keeps doctor away. What do you think?
Tabletop master, Toastmaster living, and my dear fellow members. This is an old adage. An apple a day keeps doctor away. And what do I think about it? I am not a doctor. I am a normal person. I am an engineer. So I cannot, tell about the benefits and the disadvantages in terms of, a specialist. But as a normal human being, if we take an apple a day, it really helps, in maintaining your healthy eating habits. And having healthy eating habits, of course, keeps your lifestyle, keeps your aura, makes your day up and really, energetic. So it's not only, if you eat an apple a day early in the morning, you will be all along your life, you'll be, fit and healthy. But it is really the adage, whatever we get from our, old generations. These are perfect examples, and it carries in all the departments. Like it not only signifies that if you start your day on a positive note, so your life will be smooth. All your challenges that you face in terms of your health, in terms of your professional life, in terms of your personal life, it will be healthy and effective. So this is the adage which signifies that you stay positive, start your days on a positive note, be it meditation, be it healthy eating, and be it staying with healthy and positive people. So this is how it reflects. Thank you and over to you.
So, Rajesh Kaur, give him a huge round of applause. Okay, we have very limited topics for time also. Any volunteer for the one? Toastmasters Dinesh. Toastmasters Dinesh, your topic is all the taboo topics should be allowed in Toastmasters meeting in order to make it more interesting. Your views. Once again, all the taboo topics should be allowed in Toastmasters meeting in order to make it more interesting. Your views.
Exposure destroys the beauty. If you cover, see for example, think that if this thread is not there, how it look like purely naked and have no interest. Good evening, Toastmasters and distinguished guests. Here we have some taboos. It says that don't do this. Don't talk about sex. Don't talk about religion. Politics, sex, and religion. We cannot avoid from sex without talking sex anytime, but we do that in a covered way. We cover it with the civilized modes, and we express our views clearly. That is sure. So why we have to remove even that restriction, and which will make it like a Indian assembly or parliament. It loses its purpose. So we should have such restrictions on taboo, whereas we can continue like the things and so on.
That was awesome by So, again, any volunteers, please? Okay, Toastmasters Sulphur, please. Toastmasters Sulphur, your topic is, if you win the Abu Dhabi duty-free big ticket prize of 7 million dirhams in the coming month, how you are going to spend that money? Again, if you win the Abu Dhabi duty-free ticket of 7 million dirhams in the coming month, how you are going to spend that money?
You have the topic, Master. Toastmaster of the fellow Toastmasters and distinguished. If I will with the next month, what I will do? Because when I was reading the same news for the other person the last month, he was saying that he will fix it, he will deposit those money and he will continue the same job. So otherwise you don't have any wish to spend. So hopefully I will also do the same because I will deposit the money for a long time and continue with my current job. Of course there's some hope. That's what is my dreams.
Now, I would like to call our Toastmaster of the day, Deepak. Toastmaster Deepak, we are not married, right? If you are given an option to choose from a beautiful and dumb girl and a wise and ugly girl as your life partner, what would be your choice and why? Once again, if you are given an option to choose from a beautiful and dumb girl and wise and ugly girl as your life partner, what would be your choice and why?
Any other questions?
That's only for my
Right. Toastmaster, Devatari Master, there are Toastmasters and guests. It's kind of a
He will not tell you. Don't worry.
considering the comments from the experienced married Toastmasters over here, I wouldn't choose a beautiful and dumb girl. Even though their experience says and recommends me to go with that, I would prefer to go for an intelligent but ugly girl. The reason being, taking the words from the Toastmaster Jamal, his speech, he was saying that beauty is beauty and wealth. When he gets something, which one to choose, he will choose wealth because beauty can be made useful. So, if my life partner is intelligent, and if I can use that intelligence to run the world, that's something which I can work on. What do you think?
Thank you. Anybody else want to try this last topic we have? Yeah. Any guests, any more guests want to participate? No, we are not forcing. Not forcing. Okay, fine. Okay, very good. Master Foodlands, your topic is what will be your dream job and why? What will be your dream job and why?
Respected parents, I'm already in my dream job. I could find my dream job and I'm enjoying it. Why I said this as my dream job? My job is teaching. I'm teaching a health profession. That's my job. I am already a health professional. I am a physio and physiotherapist. And I teach physiotherapy to students. Why I said this as my dream job? Because, as a health professional, I can bring smile to people's face. I could see someone once in my life. I could see someone who couldn't walk, who couldn't enjoy the life as the people used to enjoy, because he was disabled. And I could see the same person after long playing wheelchair sports in the field. So, when I had a chat with that person, he said it was some physiotherapist who helped them to come out from that difficulties and to enjoy life as I wanted. So that made me to think that this is my dream job and I could find a way to get my dream job and I'm on it. Thank you.
Beautiful Give me a huge round of applause. So with that, I would like to conclude the table topic session, and overall it was a wonderful session. Every speaker done their best, and thank you all for participating. And with this, I would like to hand over the podium to our Toastmasters.
Thank you, Toastmaster Abhilash, for the wonderful table topic session. Now, I would request the timer, Toastmaster Ali Devia, to say that to read the report.
Good evening once again.
Good evening.
Toastmaster John Thomas took 1 minute 22 seconds. Toastmaster Rajesh Palikare took 1 minute 20 seconds. Toastmaster Jamal Chidana took 1 minute 12 seconds. Toastmaster Piyani took 1 minute 52 seconds. Toastmaster Mohammed took 1 minute 57 seconds. Toastmaster Shahnaz took 55 seconds. Toastmaster Mallikarjun took 1 minute 34 seconds. Toastmaster Rajesh Kaur took 2 minutes 4 seconds. Toastmaster Dinesh Kumar took 1 minute 30 seconds. Toastmaster Sulfikar took 37 seconds. Toastmaster Deepak Joseph took 1 minute 15 seconds. Toastmaster Unais took 1 minute 29 seconds. So I expect Toastmaster Shahnaz and Toastmaster Sulfikar, everybody is qualified for the vote. Thank you.
Thank you for the report. Now, I request the table topic evaluator, Toastmaster Priya Anthony, to rise.
Toastmasters of the day and table topic master and yes, fellow members. Good evening once again.
Good evening.
First of all, let me congratulate our Toastmasters Abhilash for conducting such a wonderful table topic session. With, the variety of subjects, and that too, everyone could speak. And there were a lot of fun elements were in it, and good participation were there. 12 members were there to participate in it. And I will not be trying to evaluate all the individuals, so I would like to make some general statements. So, in my opinion, this is the most enjoyable section in Toastmasters meeting as far as I am concerned. Because you do not know what you are going to talk about unless you get the subject from the Toastmaster, the master. And you get just 30 seconds to prepare yourself. So what you are learning is, you try to learn to address any kind of situation, that you face in your lifetime. And that too is in a specific time frame. This can happen in your family life, this can happen in your social life, this can happen in your office life. You have to address it. And the very relevant topic was given like, a stitch can serve 9. Am I right? Yeah. Thank you. So this is exactly the other side of the coin of, the table topic. And 2 speakers out of 12 did not qualify by the time. So what we need to do is, every time we get a topic, you are allowed with 30 seconds to think of the subject. And there is a guideline in front of you with 3 lights. So be prepared until you see the green light to speak. Otherwise you will get disqualified. So at least you speak for 1 minute. Because you are getting 30 seconds to prepare. After that, you try to speak for 1 minute on that subject. Then you get qualified. Every day when you come to the stage for a topic session, this is most important. And today, we got 2 disqualifications because of the timing. Then, again, you are allowed to speak only 2.5 minutes. Sometime by that, you get some interesting subject. But you need to either stick on to the subject or to oppose the subject in that time frame, 2.5 minutes. If you overshoot, again you are disqualified. So, what makes you is a kind of organization, like how to organize a speech in this limited time, 2.5 minutes. This is what you are trying to learn. First of all, you are trying to face something new, which is unknown until you get the subject, and you need to organize within the time frame. These two elements are most important in the topic session. And in my opinion, and what I have heard from all our seniors, this is the most important session in all over the world in all Toastmasters meeting. And even if you when you are in a contest, so a DCAC or a division or area or a club meeting, this is the pressure. The speech that you enjoy the pressure until you reach a stage, because I was there in the division contest as representing this club as a never topic speaker, and when I got the subject, it was very well known subject for me, but I could not catch it. It was all about success. But in that fraction of a second, I could not take it. And when I went back to my seat, it gave me the idea I could have told about so many things. This is what happens in our life. So it's a body for us to practice our speech, and every time when you get an opportunity to be a part of a topic session, please try. Over.
Thank you for the judicious evaluation by Toastmaster P. Anthony. Now, I request everyone to vote, place your votes on the ballots for the best evaluator, best table topic speaker. The rest two categories.
We can bring out the name once again,
So
from the names. Yeah, just we can bring out the names for the just the order table orders.
Toastmaster John Thomas, Toastmaster Ramesh Palikere, Toastmaster Jamal Sidana, Toastmaster Diwanji, Toastmaster Mohammed, Toastmaster Mallikarjun, Toastmaster Rajesh Kaur, Toastmaster Dinesh Kumar, Toastmaster Tibor Joseph, and Toastmaster Ganesh.
So I hope everyone have casted their votes. Now I invite our word master, Toastmaster Mallikarjun, for giving his report. Toastmaster Mallikarjun.
Toastmaster of the day, fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests, a warm good evening once again.
Good evening.
The word of the day, habok, I presume that this can be used in very specific situations. However, we could see few of the members using it. Toastmaster Dinesh Kumar has used it once. Toastmaster Rajesh Palikere used it once. Toastmaster Deepak Joseph used it thrice, and I just introduced that word. However, there were not many grammatical errors or incorrect use of English language that I could find out, but then there was one statement like too much positive. It could be used as it was positive because too and much both signify the same. So apart from this, there is not much in the grammar incorrect usage of English language. Over to you.
Thank you, Mallikarjun. Now I request Toastmaster Arun Manikandan for giving his half of the report. Toastmaster Arun Manikandan.
Guests and this is my report. Deepak Joseph R is 11 times. In Europe 4 times. Toastmasters Abhilash use A 4 times. And Toastmasters Ajit Devsi use A 1 time and 1 time. Toastmasters T100 use A 2 times. Toastmasters Mallikarjun use A 5 times and Euro 1 time. Toastmasters Sonal A use 3 times and Toastmasters Rajesh Kod use A 2 times and Euro 10 times. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Arun, for really elaborating and detailed accounting report. Now I invite our president, ongoing president, Sajid Sulaiman, for presenting the awards. So the main first, I would like to congratulate Toastmaster Sanal for breaking his ice, and I would like to invite him to the dais. Congratulations on completing your ice. Now, the area where the competition was there, the table topics. The table topics, the winner of the table topics competition is our guest, Toastmaster Ganesh. So that marks the end of the major ceremonies. Now, an annual ceremony which happens once in a year, which is the handing over ceremony from the ongoing EXCOM to the new EXCOM. So I request our previous area director, Asif. Okay, sorry. Okay, sorry. The area director.
Just the mic.
Good evening, Toastmasters.
Good evening.
And distinguished guests. Why leaders are called leaders? Any idea? Anybody? Leaders are called leaders because they drive the nation. They drive the society. They have impact on the lives of people. and same impactful leaders we had in our club. The current, which may be ex in just couple of minutes, our ex-com members, our pertinacious leaders, and we are privileged enough to have these leaders. Can I request our ex-com, current ex-com, please stand up on their seat. These pertinacious leaders, they have served Mussafah Toastmasters Club throughout this year. Please give them a big round of applause. On behalf of Toastmasters International, District 20 and Area 81, I thank all of you for your accomplishments, and I salute you all for your efforts and struggle and services. You are discharged from all further duties and responsibilities as officers of Mussafah Toastmasters Club number 1901915. Please give them again a big round of applause. You may all sit, please. You all are aware that just recently we have our district conference in Bahrain, and our club and area has been realigned. Previously, we were in District 20 and Area 81, but now it's decided we will be in District 105 and Area 43. Yes, Area 43, club number will be the same, name will be the same. Area 43, District 105, and I will take this opportunity again to congratulate our upcoming area director, Toastmaster Malay Garjan.
There will be 4 actually.
Yes, we have 4 clubs as of now: Mussafah Toastmaster Club, NPCC Club, Mint Toastmaster Club, and Ittihad Club. So Ittihad is added because only in this area. So Area 43 contains all these 4 clubs. Now, I would like to request our new ex-com, and I will call each one of you to come on the dais, please, so that we can start our oath taking ceremony. I would like to request our Sergeant at Arms, Toastmaster Arun Manikandan. Our Moneyman, Treasurer, Toastmaster John Thomas. Secretary of the club, Toastmaster Rajesh Kaur. Vice President Public Relations, Toastmaster Deepak Gautam. Vice President Membership, none of the other, DDM Tio. Very important role. Vice President of Education, Toastmaster Avilash. And the President, Toastmaster Rajesh Paligale. I am here to install the officers of Mussafah Toastmasters Club, club number 1901915, and to prepare them for the challenges that lie ahead. Their collective challenges is to make this club stronger and dedicated to helping people from all walks of life to listen with sensitivity, think creatively, and speak in an effective manner. As I briefly describe the responsibilities of each officer, I will ask him to hold the gavel as a symbol of leadership. This gavel is very important. So I would like to request Toastmaster Arun Manikandan, please come up, hold this gavel. Yes. Toastmaster Arun Manikandan. The duties of Sergeant at Arms are to reserve the meeting space with proper authorities, make sure that all supplies and material are properly distributed or displayed at meetings, greet guests, and call the meeting to order at the scheduled time. I give you this gavel as a symbol of discharge. Will you perform these duties to the best of your ability? Please pass the gavel to Toastmaster John Thomas. The duties of treasurer are to collect dues from the members, send the dues and membership renewal reports to PMI, and pay the club's expenses. Will you perform these duties to the best of your ability?
Yes.
Thanks, sir. Secretary. Toastmaster Rajesh Kaur. The duties of the secretary are to keep an accurate record of the members, submit the officers list to Toastmaster International after the election, and keep a club charter, constitution, bylaws, and minutes. Will you perform these duties to the best of your ability?
Yes, I will.
Thank you. Vice President of Public Relations. Toastmaster Deepak Joseph. The duties of Vice President of Public Relations are to promote the club to the local media, spread the word about membership and membership programs, and attend Toastmaster events. Will you perform these duties to the best of your ability?
Yes, I will.
Thanks a lot. Our Vice President of Membership, DDM Pio Anthony. As a Vice President Membership, your duties are to conduct ongoing membership building programs, explain the educational programs to prospective members, and ask them to join, and follow on new members and absent members. Will you perform these duties to the best of your ability?
Yes, I will.
Thanks a lot. To the Vice President of Education, Toastmaster Abhiraj. The duties of Vice President of Education are to plan successful meeting to help members achieve their educational goals, orient new members to the program as soon as they join the club, and monitor members' progress. Will you perform these duties to the best of your ability?
Yes, I will.
Thanks a lot. Toastmaster Rajesh Parekh. Having been elected the president of club number 1901915, you are its chief executive officer and will be expected to preside at all club meetings and all regular and special meetings of the executive committee, which constitute of all. It's your challenge to see that this club enables its members to achieve their educational goals. It's your challenge to see that your club helps area, division, district, and finally PMI to meet their goals. Please accept the gavel as a symbol of your leadership and prove leadership and dedication to office. The gavel is a symbol of power and authority given to you by membership of this club. Use it wisely and with wisdom. You are a member of your team and a leader. A team is more than a collection of people. It's an emotional force rooted in the feelings, thoughts, and actions of all members with the common goal of achievement, sharing, and mutual support. Work with your team to create a healthy, dynamic club. A club of which every one of us will be proud of. Will you, as a president, accept this challenge and perform the duties to the best of your ability?
Yes, I will.
Thanks all. It is now my pleasure to declare these Toastmasters installed into the office to which they have been elected. I would like to request our all members present over here, please can you stand up on your seats, please including guests. The growth and development of Toastmaster program in Mussafah Toastmasters Club, club number 190195, depends largely on the actions of this group. On your honor as men and women of Toastmasters, will you pledge to individually and collectively stand by this club, live with it, and work with it throughout the coming year? Will you?
Yes.
Yes.
Thanks a lot. Please have a seat. With this, I would like to fill, and I will request our incoming area director to help me out in filling the ceremony. For ceremony. Toastmaster, Toastmaster John Thomas. Secretary, Toastmaster Rajesh Guru. Toastmaster Deepak, DBPR.
going present.
Please.
Can you please?
All the ex-com.
All the ex-com, please. Until the end of next month, you are the ex-com. Thank you.
On behalf of Toastmaster International, District 105, Area 43, I wish Mussafah Toastmaster Club a very successful year ahead. I will turn control over to our new president, Toastmaster.
You can start only from July 1st.
Okay.
Though it is transfer.
So I will turn control over to our Toastmaster of the evening, Toastmaster Deepak Joseph, for further proceedings.
So, Mussafah Toastmasters Club has given the reins of control to a new members of EXCOM. So with this, now I would request the guests to come on the dais and if you could share your questions on the meeting, like what you experienced today and what do you think, how it could benefit you.
Actually, I feel if I come before, actually I could be able to speak that. Actually, I'm very shy to speak. So the words it's not come to my mind. I think I have practiced this thing. Within your speeches, I could get a lot of things about how to speak, how to think. Actually, I think I will join this group. It's a very pleasure to meet you all. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Would you like to give your projects?
Thank you very much. I can't express the enthusiasm I have. Missed many years because did not know that such a club exists, especially in this case. So I cannot agree more that this is the right place, and I will be with you with the journey forward.
Very much. I'm also having the same feeling with nice art because I knew about those masters many years before, but I didn't do it. At least better late than never. So I hope this club will benefit me, you, and all of us. Thank you very much.
Thank you guys for your questions. Now I request our general evaluator, Toastmaster Roy, to give the overall evaluation of the proposal
Toastmasters, fellow Toastmasters and guests, long evening again. Good evening. I have a long list, but I think I don't have much time. So I'll try to make it short. Few comments like, firstly, the meeting started at 8:05. I think this is good. I think the props were in place, which is also very good. I think we should thank the organizers for having everything on time. What was encouraging today was to see a new guest. Yeah, we have a spoke guest today, which is very encouraging, and also that we are committed to continue with us, and it's very, very nice for us. The other thing was, I think today was a day of announcements, which is another very exciting today, because I think the announcement of our new area director, Toastmaster Monica Razul, was very, very good news for all of us, I think, because he's a very committed member. I think he deserves it, and I think he's an inspiration. Really, honestly, this is my personal feeling also. And also the other announcement was of the new ExCom members, which was announced by our president. I think the committee is a very strong committee of experienced members. I think we should encourage and I think congratulate all of them. And we really look to a very exciting day ahead. This new ExCom members. Now, I just mentioned that we have new members, new guest, today. We welcome guest Shamim Kumar from Sri Lanka, if I got the name correct, and it's better half. And also our guest Mr.Nej and Mr. Sonawar. What was very interesting was the way they participated in this. Very, very wonderful. I'll come to thought of the evening by Toastmaster Dinesh, who chose the word celebration. I think he had a touch of humor in his presentation. I was not expecting all that long, but I think he made it very interesting. And something which he said was that it comes every now and then. So I think it was nicely done within a short time. I think it was very interesting. Toastmaster Dinesh. Thought of the evening, again chosen by Toastmaster Deepak Joseph. I think it was a very appropriate topic, very educative. I think what he said was that in 2 hours it affected 150 companies. Wow, that's scary. And sorry? 150 countries, 150 countries. Yeah, I'm not companies. And I think he explained it very well, he grabbed our attention. And I think the way all the members were involved in this topic today was I think the topic was interesting, and the way he presented it was very well done. And I think the follow-up discussion also was very interesting. So, nicely done. It's sad that we had only one speaker today, which is very sad, but I think the speaker and the topic and the way he delivered his speech was I think more than covered up the shortcomings that only we had one speech. Because I think what captured our attention, I think, was the way he led us through his journey till now. We could imagine the background of his childhood days, paddy fields and water and all that. And then how he started education, completing school in 1988, and he talks about his hobbies, interests in life. It was put in a very simple but yet captivating